Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be, in fact, going to get, well, I better go get the papers from inside if I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get some, the rest of my registration stuff for this car finished off, get that all paid up, caught up, good to go, and we will be experiencing this wonderful night day together. And by night day, of course, I mean the eclipse that I mentioned in my previous video, which is actually still rendering right now. So the eclipse is currently technically starting, as you just saw in the little bit of an intro there, but I'm going to save the real good footage of the experience around me and stuff. I'm going to save that for, of course, when it's happening and for the later part of the video, so stick with me on that. For now, I'm going to go and get the registration stuff done. Work gets us nice things and gets us things that we need. That's just the way it is. But sometimes it's just got to wait. Sometimes it's just got to wait because, honestly, to me, in life, there's nothing more valuable than experiences. I really feel strongly that there's nothing, you know, more valuable than experiences, especially experiences like this. I mean, so I couldn't miss out on this. Right now we're about halfway towards the eclipse. Now I'm not gonna look up at it like if you're thinking I'm about to or something, but I don't have a stand on my GoPro right now either. It's really a first world problem, inconvenience. But the sun is currently being blotted out by the clouds. I can't see shit with these on, which is the point. It's going to be cool. The clouds are what's doing the darkness right now, obviously, but here we go. There's the sun. It's out right now. I have nowhere to set this thing. How about that? No stand. It'll go on the sign quite well. But let's see here. Oh yeah, we're getting there. It's actually about there, which makes sense because the time is currently 2:15. So the eclipse is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. It kind of makes, through these glasses, it makes the sun look like the moon. It's like a crescent shape right now. It's absolutely fascinating to me.
So how many classes are you taking?
Yeah, it's pretty much a sliver now. Definitely a difference in the lighting out here now. Definitely a difference, and it's not the clouds this time at all. It's, as you saw, a sliver left, and yeah. So we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. The time frame is absolutely correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to switch completely over to the DSLR now instead of capturing anything else with the GoPro at the moment. That way I get more options as far as how I can fix up my lighting on the fly. I know the audio is going to be a little bit more tinny, a little bit more hollow. It's getting there. Let me actually correct this to look more appropriate to what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more appropriate. 1/320. That is fairly accurate, what I can see on the screen here, to what I'm actually seeing. So, yeah. Let's just take a look through our handy dandy space goggles. It is pretty much blotted out now. We are almost there. We're almost at exactly what we're going to get, I think. But yeah, it gets like this dark out. Just imagine if this was an annual event, though. Imagine if this was yearly. You'd have a day out of the year where this happened. That would be so crazy if like this happened once every year. And I'm sure the physics behind a planet where something like that would happen every year is wild as well. Look how wild that looks down there, like contrast. Let me focus you up, there we go. The contrast to that is crazy. It might be, I mean, it's depending on your monitors too, but this is roughly what it is. I mean, it might be a little bit lighter than what I'm seeing on the screen right now. There's no way to perfectly replicate this because there's too many variables when it comes to technology, but if you didn't have the chance to experience this, or it just wasn't in your area or whatever, just know that it's something completely different than what you can see on the screen. I mean, you get a rough idea this way. I mean, because I've made it as close as I can get it, but this is nuts. I mean, I'm glad. See the street lamps coming on and everything. We are definitely in the passing phases of it now, so it didn't get as dark or as cold as I figured it would, but I am now currently on my way back to where I parked to see if I in fact obtained a parking ticket. We'll see, because I am not entirely sure at all in this town as far as parking goes. Half the time, sometimes it's reserved, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have a reserved parking sign that's hidden behind a pole and I was supposed to see it. That's all quite possible. But the next goal is to go throw the car on a dyno if we can. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. Is there, or is there not, a ticket? Nope. Good. Admittedly, this place is mostly a Mustang place. And I know this, but I just want to see if Brazzers, if car porn. I just want to see if maybe if they will let me use the dyno. It can't hurt. Yeah, who do I see about pricing on like a dyno run? I like the radials. Good old Mickey Thompsons. I mean, I'm the oddball out over here. I mean, they said they've done a couple other cars besides Mustangs, but I mean, you can see the demographic here. I mean, but it's just crazy to be the one Challenger parked amongst all the horses. Got a twin turbo build going on over here. Here's that Camaro. Hi.
Hey.
Yes, they said you were the one to talk about as far as dyno runs and stuff.
Yeah. You want to get something done today, or?
Well, I mean, as I understand, y'all are kind of booked up today, so.
Yeah.
But
I'll be honest, I'm pretty well booked up for the next few weeks. We got Mustang Week that's coming up pretty much now, and we're gonna be slammed. I got a bunch of cars going dyno and everything else.
So. I see it all around here, just kind of packed.
Yeah.
So that was the eclipse day, and my time getting all this stuff done or figured out as far as the car goes. So what we know now is that basically, yes, I can get my car dynoed locally, but no, they do not tune it. If I wanted to go back to the if I wanted to go to the place that had their dyno jet out at the drag strip when I first got the base numbers ran, if I wanted to use theirs, I'd have to go all the way out into Charlotte, and then I could use their dyno, and it would be more consistent, more, there would be less in the way of question as to what, it's coming up short on or whatever, because it'd be the same dyno that I ran it on in the first place. Or I could go with the one that is local and it's meant more or less for Mustangs, so it's going to not maybe be as accurate as or have the same results as what I had from the one at the drag strip. So that said, it could show an actual decrease in horsepower, which I'm sure I've lost no horsepower from the exhaust. I just don't know that it gained anything. I feel like it hasn't, like I keep saying. So I have my options there, but even if I drove all the way out to the one in Charlotte to get consistent results, even they don't tune Dodge vehicles. So it's going to be a hellacious quest to find somebody to work on this car as far as the tuning side of things, it would seem. But I'm not going to give up. It's part of the journey. It's part of the struggle. With that said, though, if you would like to continue to see the ongoing progress with everything as it happens, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give me a couple likes, give me some comments, all that good stuff. I even have social medias that you can follow in the links below, as always. And I will see you all in the passenger seat next ride.